Hello friend, welcome to this discussion on how to generate lists of tables and lists of figures. Maybe in your thesis, maybe in your project work, or you finish a very beautiful report piece and you want to submit it and you need to present a list of tables or list of figures. I'll show you how to do that quickly. By the way, for those of you who have not followed how to prepare table of contents, check the video. The link is in the description of this particular video. And of course, other useful seminars that could enhance your skill. All right, so I'll show you how to quickly do that. In that video on how to prepare lists table of content, I showed how to prepare table of content when you have a single file and when you have a file that has two sections, maybe preliminary pages and then the body of the content, and they have different numbering. You can prepare a beautiful table of content to that effect. But in this particular video, let me quickly show you how to do list of tables and list of figures using MS Word functions. All right, it makes life easier. Let me pull up Word file. This is a document I've used, in the list of table of content creation. But let's quickly get to where we have the tables. We have figure here, figure 1 here, you can see it. And then we scroll down, we have the first table, we have another table, table 2, and we have table 3, and then we have figure 2. So how do you do that? Let's start with the table first. If I want to put this table on my list, all I need to do is to put my cursor in front of the table, the list of the table, and then you go to your reference. You see references? All right, under references, you see insert caption. I click on that. It's already recognizing figure, but figure is not what I want. So you change it somewhere here under label. You see where we have label? You change it there to table. And of course, that shows you can also label your equations in that way. And you're able to generate list of equations if you so wish. So this is table 1. And then I click OK. So the system has recognized that that is table 1. I can delete what is there because I had a table number first before I started. So table 2, I follow the same process. The system numbers it automatically serially. It tells you the last, it follows from the last number. Okay, it follows from the previous number you have. So I click OK, and that picks it. Of course, if the font changes, you can also reflect that in your font. You can change it to your original font. All right, so let's take table 3. Table 3 is somewhere here. All right, insert. It tells me it's table 3. Okay, so that's beautiful. So what do I do if I want to now insert my table? I look for space where I want it to be. Maybe I want my table to be somewhere here. You now come to where you say insert table of figures. I click on it, and then it's recognizing figures here. But the key thing is that you change it here under the caption. All right, so it's table that it knows. So I click OK. It drops a very beautiful set of table. Even if this is 100, it picks all of them automatically, as long as you've done what you're supposed to do. So let's quickly do that one for figure. We have two figures here. The first figure is here. So I put the cursor in front, go to caption, then it's still picking table, thinking it's table 1. But I need to tell the system here, this label is figure. So it picks figure 1, and then I click OK. Now it has recognized that that's my figure 1. The next I will put, it will know that that is figure 2. So I go down there to where I have that figure, and then I put my cursor there, and then insert, it picks figure 2, and I enter. So you make sure you don't duplicate the label. All right, so I go to where I want my figure to be, and then put the cursor there, go under insert table of figures, and because it's figures here in the caption, I click OK. It picks it automatically. And of course, any correction you make here, the system will also pick it. Look at this. Let's go to that figure 1. And then here we decide to put sample. All right. All I need to do is to go to my table, Control Home. I came to the first page where I'm operating, and right click on this list of figures. It said update fields. I click on that. It gives me the option of updating only numbers on the entire table. So I click entire table update, and it gives it to me beautiful. It has added a sample here. What if this table are actually in my chapter 4 of my work? All I need to do is to come there, and I want to label it 4.1, 4.2. Just put 4 in front of that one, it becomes 4.1. I go to the next table and put 4 there, it becomes 4.2. I go to the next table and put 4 there, it becomes 4.4, because all these tables are in my chapter 4, and the department requires that I should number it according to chapter. So all I need to do is to come here and update field. Update my field, entire table, it gives me that automatically. So this makes life very, very simple. All right. So thank you very much for joining in this discussion. And I do appreciate your time. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. And feel free to share this knowledge with other colleagues and friends. Your students will appreciate this coming from you, all right? And by the way, this my channel covers a good number of things. Here we discuss workplace skill and career development, research, especially as it concerns to primary data research. And then it also deals with relationship and career. Occasionally it features mentorship issues. And then as an economics lecturer, occasionally I also put some lectures here, like basic econometrics. If you go through the channel, you see where I discussed basic econometrics, trying to make it as simple as possible. And the point I'm trying to make, please, is that if I share any video that doesn't catch your fancy, that is not of interest to you, please ignore, and be sure that we have your back. We'll keep updating you with things that will continue to add values to your life and career. Thank you very much for your time, and God bless you. Cheers.